This beautiful equation is called the bicarbonate buffer equation, and clinically it's the most important buffer in the body. Now what buffers do is they help regulate and manage our pH. You might ask, what's pH? pH is simply how much of this do we have, the hydrogen ions. If we have a lot of these, our blood becomes acidic. If we don't have enough, our blood becomes too basic. So let's have a look. First thing is this. All the cells of our body produce carbon dioxide as a byproduct, and we need to get rid of it by sending it to our lungs. So it needs to jump into our bloodstream, and our blood is mostly water. So the carbon dioxide will mix with the water in our blood, producing carbonic acid. Acids hate themselves, which means they split themselves apart to produce bicarbonate and hydrogen ions. So what this means is, if we accumulate carbon dioxide in our blood, it can increase the amount of hydrogen ions in our blood and make our blood too acidic. But thankfully, we can breathe. So this side of the equation is dealt with by our lungs, and what our lungs can do is I can breathe off too much carbon dioxide. If the hydrogen ion levels are too high, I push the equation in this direction and breathe out my excess carbon dioxide, dropping the blood pH. Or I can hold my breath, holding on to too much carbon dioxide, pushing the equation in this direction, increasing the amount of acid in my body. So thankfully, our lungs can control our acid-base balance in the short term. This side of the equation is dealt with by our kidneys. Now, this is a longer term mechanism. If our lungs can't compensate for any changes in pH, luckily we have our kidneys. So if we have too many hydrogen ions, our kidneys can excrete and get rid of those hydrogen ions, or reabsorb or make more bicarbonate. Great. Now our kidneys can help control. And this is why this buffer is so important to us.